Here at the CIIE, we're at the Coach China booth, and this is one of my personal highlights because we're going to have a little chat with the Coach China CEO in a little bit. And first we noticed this booth because there's a lot of people lining up just around the booth. It just like goes all the way around. You probably have to line up for an hour for this one little thing, which is something that I already have in my hand, which is this. You have this like little luggage tag that they will customize for you, which is very cool. So you can decide what you want to put in there. I put my name. Yeah, so like Coach entered China in 2008, so it is a while ago. And after that, they've been the parent company Tapestry has been acquiring different companies, you know, including Kate Spade, including Stuart Weitzman. So there's boots, there's handbags, there's also ready to wear. And yeah, so I'm really excited to have more insights about like their strategy here in China, and especially about consumption and how China is spending more amid the pandemic, and even, you know, how like big luxury brands kind of rely on China right now because elsewhere in the world consumption is going down, whereas Chinese people are quite happy to spend money on luxury. So let's see what's that about. Yes. So what does China mean to Coach?
I mean, for Tapestry first, it's the biggest regional opportunity. Mm-hmm. And for Coach, yes, we entered 10 years ago, and that has been quite a ride, I should say, because we bought back from our distributor, who did a great job, but it was a tiny operation, which now grew into a large size operation with around 250 stores and present in 80 cities here. But at Coach, we don't look at China only as a market opportunity. We really, you know, I'm living in China for quite a long time, and I feel extremely inspired by everything that I see here. I mean, how many young artists, how many young talent you can find here, and young designer as well. And we really feel like we are inspired by what is happening in China, you know, in terms of design, fashion, and art. And the Chinese customer for the last 10 years has been incredible, honestly speaking. We are extremely focused on listening to her and listening to him. And I should say he went from a space, and she went from a space where we used to say that the Chinese customer was studying fashion. And now it's become the master of fashion, honestly speaking. We just conveyed a survey where, I mean, a Chinese customer can name 2 times more fashion brands than any other customer in the world. And more importantly, I'm quite sure they can name who is the fashion designer behind each of the brand, and what was the story of the designer, what is the story of the brand. So the Chinese customer really became the master of fashion and luxury now. So we're very excited to be part of that, and we'll continue to focus on really listening to her and listening to him and getting inspired by what we see around us.
Why do you think China, you know, the Chinese customer is so hungry for fashion?
I think first and foremost there is a very big level of curiosity. You know, and it started with curiosity. I mean, the Chinese customer want to know more. I mean, very interested about what is happening in the rest of the world. And fashion is one of the ways that they can express also their own individuality, you know, express who they are, express what they like. And that, I mean, what is create a very strong emotional bond between fashion and Chinese customer.
Mm-hmm. So for luxury brands, you know, it's like not all going online. You can't really skip the physical stores.
No, I mean, it's not only that. I think, you know, we want to be where our customer is. So we are extremely pleased with our online performance. You know, we are just speaking today, and we're about to finish the Double 11 campaign.
Yeah,
and we feel
11?
very proud that Coach is the #1 handbag brand. Stuart Weitzman, our footwear brand, is the #1 footwear brand. So going quite okay. But nevertheless, to your point, I mean, we want to be where our customer is, and she very clearly tells us that she still loves to go to the store, she still loves to interact with our product and our sales associate in the store. One thing that we were quite lucky because of the COVID to a certain extent is because we were kind of prepared. We didn't anticipate the COVID. But 2 years ago, we discovered that a lot of our sales associates in store love to interact with our customer, not only in the store, but, you know, digitally. We used to say that you build a brand in the heart and the mind of the customer when you have one customer, one sales associate, together speaking around the product.
Sure.
That's still the case. Before it was only in the 4 walls of the store, now it can be also digitally through your mobile phone. We notice another trend also, and you can even experience it just behind us now. You know, our team 1.5 years ago started to really tell us very strongly in the store, and we have 2,500 people over there, that they wanted also to become ambassador of the brands outside of the store. So they started to post on Red, they started to post on TikTok, they started a lot of things.
So it's influencer trend.
Exactly, and we encourage our team. Not only encourage, we also train them, give them all the tools possible so that they become better at doing a short video, they become better at making a nice post on Red. And now we basically develop internal in-house KOL, and you have 2 of them over there which are just doing a live stream now.
So these people work for you and they're doing a live stream to promote your products?
They were, Felix and Nina, in fact, were sales associates, and we have a lot which are doing that. In August, we conducted 700 live stream sessions in 1 month.
Okay.
But those one became so strong and have so much influential that becomes their full-time job, basically.
Really? Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a huge opportunity.
Yes.
So your main platforms would be a Little Red Book?
So Little Red Book, Red definitely, but we also explore Bilibili, we explore TikTok. We will follow them. Okay. They know better than me where they want to post,
Yeah, follow the Chinese kids. Yeah. Are there some lessons that you've learned about e-commerce here? Because I think you had a couple of different starts on Tmall,
yes,
and then you moved on to having your own WeChat store.
Yes.
Are there some lessons that you would like to share about e-commerce?
I think what is important is, again, to be extremely customer-centric. Understand who is our customer. I think it's important for every brand to have your own e-commerce, which will be more and more basically on the WeChat and WeChat mini program, but also a normal standard web platform, and understanding the landscape very well. And partnering with your partner. We are very happy with the partnership we are building with Tmall now, and we see a lot of potential there. But again, it's all about customer centricity and understanding where she is and what she wants and being there with her.
Yeah. How do you fight counterfeit products? Is it hard here in China?
I think you can ask that to all of my colleagues. We have a team which is defending our IP protection. We have also a great partnership with the government and, I should say, the platform like Alibaba. We signed many years ago an agreement with them to jointly fight counterfeit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully, that's bearing fruit. Thank you so much.